Hello, everybody. It's Mr. John, Miss Cassie, and Miss Andrea again. In Chapter 1, we talked about ancient Mesopotamia and the wheel. Today, we're going to talk about ancient Egypt and paper. The class goes to the next display. There is a rolled up piece of paper. It looks very old and dirty. It is a scroll from ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt was along the Nile River in Africa. The people used water from the river. They used it for drinking and bathing.
The Nile River flooded every year. The floods were good for the soil. It helped plants grow.
One plant was used to make paper. They used it to write on. Before this plant, people wrote on stones. They carved symbols with tools into the stone.
People cut the plant stem into strips. They put the strips together. The strips made a sheet when they dried. They put the sheets together to make a scroll.
People made pens out of stalks of plants. They dipped the pens in ink. They rolled on the scroll with the pens. It was easier this way.
Early paper was good for Egypt. Archaeologists can now read the scrolls. They can learn about life in ancient Egypt.
We use paper today. We use it to read books and write letters.
Okay, so now we're going to read some questions and answer some questions about this chapter. What is this chapter about? Is this chapter about wheels, farms, or paper? Take a moment to think about our answer choices and about what we just read about in our chapter. This chapter is about paper.
When did the Nile River flood? Did it flood every year, never, or every day? The Nile floods every year.
What grew when the Nile River flooded? Horses, plants, stones. Our chapter told us plants grew.
What did people use to write on scrolls? Did they use pens, cloves, or dishes? People wrote on scrolls with pens.
And finally, what is important to know about this chapter? Today we use paper to write letters. The people of ancient Egypt did not write letters. It was easy to write on stones. What is important to know about this chapter? Today we use paper to write letters.